Bullet. I don't know why I didn't take the queen, but well. Isn't that nice? That's okay. It's pathetic bullet chess by the opponent. Mine was very average, though. Yeah, fine. I don't have to think about it. Nobody loves you. Anyone who says they do, just lying to make you feel good. Sorry, I'm not a. At least I don't like to think I'm a mean person. I guess no one does. So I have to really get nasty with my trash talk to ensure. Watch this. No. What am I doing? Besides playing subpar bullet chess, I have a check. I have a mate. What do we say about playing too many games, Dayton? Okay. What? That's a good move. No. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's very good. You can't take my bishop. We're going to break this one down. Yeah, you know you can't. Because I told you you couldn't. No. Oh my gosh, thank you. Gosh damn it. We're going to break that one down, and I'm going to stop playing because I'm getting very lucky. Oh. Habit state. Build good habits. Yeah. Usually just go there. I'm pretty sure you take the pull. Pretty certain. Incorrect. Is it trapped? I'm not better. Really? Ah! Woo! I can't stop. Really, I can't. It's a problem. It's affecting all parts of my life. It's going to scare you how I get control of this. You'll see. Can't back it up. I told you. I told you you couldn't. You didn't listen to me. Son of a bitch. That was a bad move. Whoop. Boom! They're playing terribly. You don't get this lucky past 2,000 very often. Very bad. Very bad. They're playing like 1700s or worse. In my opinion. Don't sue me, elite chess athletes. Stop! Bite! I told myself I'd play one last night after work, and it turned into all morning. I didn't sleep. When I can't sleep due to stress, excitement, my brain never stops running. I just close my eyes for somewhere between 1 and 6 hours, and I call it REM sleep. And then, of course, after downward spiraling my bullet rating and blitz a little bit, I got it back this morning because I'm the superior talent. Okay, let's play one good blitz game now. Okay. Loser. At least you know it. You try to be something you're not. I tell you, that's the secret to sadness. It's not. It's not even lack of competence. In fact, sometimes the saddest people, you can't take it. I told you. I just don't listen. They don't want to listen to me. Okay, so then you're going there. I get it. Oh, shit. That's okay. Yeah. Let's get you there. Let's fork you real good. So if I take there, then you can escape with check. Then I'll go there. Let's just be super careful. Right. I should have taken it, but it's fine. Ah, shoot. Gosh darn it, dude. Mess this one up a little bit. Terrible. That's all right. It's a terrible decision. You don't want to push your F pawn. That's a fact. So you have to go back to where you from. You have to go back to where you came from. It's not complicated. You're not any good. There's just no way you're any good. Prevents that. There, I'm checking. I think bishop or queen needs to defend that pawn, but it doesn't matter because I've got to hit twice. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Okay. Every game I play, I analyze. It's like my punishment for not stopping. No, that's not the one. That's the one I just lost. Why is it doing that? Okay. Chess poems, that sounds fun. I'm going to slaughter this person. Just have a feeling. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. If you want to let me claim victory, I don't no sportsmanship. What's wrong with you? Have a bad morning, enemy? It's my morning. Yeah, I always claim victory. It's not even a question. Stop. Why does it? I don't understand you, Decode. I don't understand you. It's the user, but the human in me doesn't like to admit my flaws. Okay. So we're over 2,000. We're leaving it there. Let's play one good rapid. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'll shower. Then I want to look at some puzzles. Really good puzzles. Got at least 5 versatile ones, meaning they will help anyone regardless of skill level. I'm gonna break them down real good. I like to read my queen, but at the same time, it can get awkward. Let's develop some stuff. That doesn't scare me in the slightest. Yeah, that's probably the weakest move you had. At least from a human perspective at this level. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Just gonna keep developing. And you're gonna cry yourself to sleep. Fine. What's wrong with you? Why? Why would you do such silliness? I just win the game. I'll be happy to do so. Because you can't take it. Well, I guess you could. You could have, yeah. Okay, that's a move that to try to save your game, you should think forever on. Because you're going to lose now. There's nothing funny about losing. Okay, so I don't have to do anything. And this is another move you should think on because it's like I'm not a fucking beginner. I'm gonna understand the correlation between this. Like think a little bit. You're rated 2,000, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can block, which is probably the best move. You're an idiot. And it stops right there. How do these people get ratings? I just have good bishops, yeah. Yeah. And I prefer 2 targets. Thanks. What are you doing with your life? I'm getting no better. You're still just making stupid ass fast moves. Like this is my first chess game I've ever played. Yeah. Thanks for the easy rating boost. Okay, we're gonna stop now because I really don't think I've ever had 2000s, that many 2000s in any time control play that shitty. That's awful. That's like as bad as it gets for 2000s. Unbelievable. What's happening? No, that's the one you left the game on. Stop. Is it because I'm... What is happening? Why do you do this to me? Try to help out the little guy. Decode some shout outs. Am I not? Need to go to a tech boot camp. Okay, whatever I've got, we're going to analyze just to set good habits. Now, I have 4 playbacks. First, I want to look at my puzzles because these were some really solid puzzles last night. I did them in between my shifts at work, which I don't know if I love that approach, but I'm going to do it because I'm 30. I need to have a life. It is so important that I just grinded chess. I squeezed out the last years of youth of my adult brain where it's not completely formed. There's a lot of debate on the adult male brain, like between 25 and 30 years old is when it's completely done growing. But some newer studies, this is according to, what's that competitor to Google? Or something. What is it? I follow him on Instagram. It starts with a P. Is it Pubfinity? I don't have my phone on me. Publify? No. I'm at a loss. Whatever it was another study suggesting that the adult male brain still grows in the late 20s. So I just grinded chess. So now if I get a chance to do it full time, I'll have as much patterns in my head from what was left of my youth when I started playing chess. And if I don't get to play chess, then that's probably best for me long term anyway. But these were good puzzles. I'm not going to worry, which is why I'm doing them on my shifts at work so I can walk my dog. I need to find a wife. Exercise. I've lost about 10 pounds. And enjoy the summer. I've even contemplated taking the whole summer off of chess, over the board chess. And then I will just be completely focused, rested, feeling great, in the best shape I can be at age 30. And I'll come back in September just ready to go. I probably won't do that. I like chess a lot, but okay. Look at these puzzles. I am the puzzle master. I don't have any puzzles left today, do I? Yeah, no. I did them all last night. Which limiting my puzzles on chess.com is no way to convince me to renew my membership. It's actually a reminder that I did the right thing. So I cannot go crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's look at, does it not open a new tab? I forget how I changed that default where I just click it and it does this, but oh well. Okay, this was a good puzzle. This was a really good puzzle. Of course, at a glance, I'm skilled enough to where I don't see how I'm going to not take that knight. It's pretty tough to see how I don't take that knight. Though it's pretty simple, I can't really do anything besides take the knight. I do try to see the whole solution when I'm solving puzzles, which was great advice given to me by an instructor. Because if I don't take that knight and I slide here, let's say, well, what good does that do? For one, you can chase my rook around. There's a lot of risk. So I don't see any reason to even look at that further. Backing away, of course, is silly because then the knight is covering the square. So if you're a beginner or intermediate, just the knight's covering the promotion square. Don't look at really anything else besides taking the knight. How are you going to take the knight? Well, this bishop might have to be used because it looks complicated. And my reasoning is going to drive some good chess players insane if they ever see my videos because I'm often right. I take too long to solve them, which is the downside of being older when we learn chess. But I am smart enough to think through shit. Even when I wasn't very high rated, just trying to figure out time management and all the other variables that go into being a decent chess player, I could think through puzzles about this complicated. That's why Tyler 1 also is a pretty good puzzle solver, just intelligence. But okay, I obviously want to do that. My rook's under attack. We're going to end up taking there. And then I see I've got to stop this pawn from promoting. And my back rank is going to be weak or weak enough to where this bishop will have to move before my rook can come assist if there's this pawn promotion. So the pawn promotion is a problem. If the pawn promotes, it's over. So I have to kill you. I have to either mate you or I have to find a way to win this pawn or win it back after it promotes, which is the answer to the puzzle. I take. Of course, you push. It looks scary. It's not scary. Okay? That pawn's going to promote next. What do I do? Well, you're trapped because the rook is controlling the file after I take. So you have to take it. And it's not that hard to solve these puzzles. It's not super easy to see these whole solutions in our head before we go. Okay, so now there's a lot of ways to create threats, to defend in chess. It's very beautiful. So, of course, I'm going to let the pawn promote, which it would have been cooler if, which I think in the puzzle it actually happened. I'm almost positive it did. Because what's going to happen is this pawn is going to promote. Queen check. Boom. Bishop discoveries. You're frozen. I'll take back with check. And I'll be in the driver's seat. Good puzzle. I don't know that I trust these ratings a lot. Like I don't trust any online ratings at all in playware puzzles. So why would puzzles be an exception? It's way inflated to make people feel good and want to buy membership. Anyway, okay, here was an easy one. Thought a little too long, but I'm making sure I get these right. Okay, so obviously I have to go forward. I can't do anything else. Then this check, I can't block it because double threat. I can't take, else mate. So I only have one option, but again, I'm trying to see the full solution. And I even often look deeper than the puzzle goes, which is why you'll notice some of my times being super fucking long. This was an annoying one. This was one of the two I missed. So here, I don't know what a real chess player would say, but I understand after counting that I will promote, you will promote, and I'm assuming the robot will say it's a draw at the end of it. Now, if I can get your king on a dark square, then when I promote with check, and that buys me one move, I win the chess battle, which is the solution to the puzzle. Now, again, I'm trying to see the whole solution before I move, but I should stop just to make sure because I've already got the puzzle solved. I've done the hard part now. What I ended up doing was I figured in the puzzle they would actually have the king go this way. But what I did here is I pushed, which I guess is wrong. But I saw if there or there, so if I push, then you go there, then I go there, and you have nothing because I'll slide there. So if I push, then you go there, then I'll go here, and then you'll go there. That's why, yeah, I just didn't think it through. But I saw it. I just got lazy. Another good puzzle. The idea, of course, again, is to understand that the pawn promotion will basically be equal. We have to do something else. And the good thing about puzzles with only pawns in the end game, it's not too hard to find that something else. You build confidence. You see ideas that could apply even when there's more material on the board. And you don't just start pushing pawns recklessly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the fourth one. Do I get 5 a day? I get 5 a day, yeah. So I was 8 for 10. And they weren't very hard puzzles, though. This is why I don't just believe, I know I can. Give me some of these streamers for, I don't want the streamers for PogChamps, not to be hateful. I'm not better than you. We're all different, unique, beautiful people, but I do not like it. I don't like it. I'm not a chess fan necessarily. I don't care if chess grows, especially after the way Hans Niemann was treated. I like to play chess. I like to compete. I got into it at an interesting time in my life and the world, which was COVID lockdown. So I'm addicted to it. And I think it can prove very important points about the adult brain. But as far as chess growing, it makes no difference to me. I don't care if everyone plays. I don't care if no one plays. I would like to have some studies on adults that are similar to myself, specific backgrounds to try to get them to 2,000. And I know I could do it. Take the PogChamps people that think they're stuck 1,100 so hard. I will get you to 1,800. And a lot of it is talking to you, kind of like Decode Chess does, actually. I'll talk to you like Decode Chess does. And I'll drive good chess players insane while I do it because he's right, but he's saying everything so nonchalant. So here, of course, my first thought is, will I have a mate? Doesn't matter if that pawn promotes. And then I notice the horse is about to gallop and steal my bishop. It is tempting to look at this because obviously the rook can't take, else I mate, and the rook would have to come back. Your back rank's weak, and I'll keep going. If your bishop takes, same thing. I'll go there. Your bishop will have to come back, and then I'll mate again. So it's tempting to look at that at first, but what you'll see is, why is it not letting me move? I guess I need a membership again. But here, okay, here, and then what I saw. Oh, why didn't I do that? I saw it quickly when I did it. There. Oh yeah, you'll leave it. You don't have to take it. Yeah, good one for beginners. You don't have to take it because after that, then let's say I go. How did this work? There, you won't take it. You'll take my bishop. If I go there, you just promote, right? And that all that happens. So I won't be able to get back to defend it. Yeah. So I can't go there because you will not take it. You will take my bishop most likely. And then I'll lose. But if I go here, of course, my bishops cover everything nicely. And you still can't take because of that. So my bishop will just come back. So I solved that one right. And then, yeah, of course, it would be dumb to do anything but the way I did it, because if there, then you'll just take my rook. So that's pretty easy puzzle. The last one. Yeah, this was a little bit more difficult, but still not very hard. So here, and I have this fork coming up. Also, noting that this pawn push traps the bishop. And if you take there, then I would begin chasing your queen around probably, and then I will trap your bishop. So you take there, which I don't know if that's the best move or not. I buy myself time, forking. You move. And then the question is, do I check first? And the answer is no, because then I guess you would just defend with your rook, probably. Or move it. Well, no, you wouldn't move it, because then I would check. I'd take with check, and then I would win your bishop after you take back. So you would defend with your rook. If I checked, boom. However you want to do it, I guess probably queen. And if I took back, then you would have my knight, so I wouldn't be wise to do that. So that's not hard. Yeah. And then if you want to slide your bishop back, I guess you could do that. But it's all good for me. Okay, and then the next day's worth of puzzles. This is a perfect number of puzzles, by the way. Okay, and already I'm seeing that, but it's good to again see the whole solution. So I see that, and then anytime these rooks are in a rolling position where they can roll together, not the rolling rook in game, except a lot more material on the board, and there's pawns. So now I can distance your king from your queen, and instead of getting a queen for a bishop and a rook after it takes back, I've separated your king, and now I win your queen. Okay, a little bit more difficult. Anytime there's a knight here and it's the open still, you got to look for the rook coming here. Okay, tempting to think, okay, do I just hide now? And then your bishop is threatened and your rook is threatened. I have two threats and that pawn can't move to help. But the answer is no, because if there, then it gives you time to do what I mentioned. Use that rook in conjunction with your knight to threaten my queen. I have to move. You free your bishop, and nothing happens good for me. So I need to let you take my rook. A little bit more advanced, but still not hard. Yeah, because the bishop's going to come. So I need to let you take my rook. That's what I mean. So you don't take the rook, but I'm giving it to you. And now, because there will be there is two captures on that pawn, which is the bishop and the queen, I need to add one. If I don't add one, adding one would be go there. So if I don't go there and add one, I can't go there. I can't remove the threat. I have to go there. Then that will happen. I don't want to lose my rook. So then that will happen. Another check. Whatever I do is bad because I'll lose my rook. And I don't want to do that. So I have to move my king up. Still creating pressure there. You can't take anymore because I have enough. And now your rook is in trouble. And if you moved it there, I might go, what would I do? If you moved it there, I would go there maybe. Yeah, I would go there probably. there. Usually we take on A2. Yeah, okay. On this one now. Oh, they should see chess.com just it's a solid app. They show me a little pop-up so I can remember which puzzle. Again, a little bit more difficult, but none of these really were at my level. Because looking here, we're counting, always counting 1, 2, 3. I only have 1, 2. Of course, the bishop could come, and the rook sees, which would be my third. But then the knight's going to be able to slide out, so that check is no good, and I'll be losing there. Another thing to consider is, well, which is what happened, is the pin is a possibility. I can pin anything that comes in the dark square. And I admit I didn't see the following. I was looking at anyway my queen could pin, but what I didn't consider and I should have been looking at is that fork risk, which answers the puzzle actually. So that's obviously the first move. I don't want 3 hitting me. I don't want 3 attackers. So now I don't have that problem anymore. I solved that problem. If you take here, of course, now you've got issues because if that knight is gone, now that discovery does work and I have an extra. But important to take the bishop first or fork with the knight because otherwise I am kind of screwed. But now I'm not. And initially, no, I don't remember what I was looking at because I was thinking there is what I was seeing, but no, my queen's under pressure. So I don't have any options really. There would be nice because of that, but I can't do anything, so I just have to pin it. So that's another easy one. And there should be one more that I didn't get right. Might be this one. Is that it? Yeah, this was, I actually was on my way back to work. Like I was going to be late for my shift. I saw the idea, but I was sitting there debating on if I wanted to do that or if I was just supposed to take. And I got a little too clever. And I gave the rook check. Which was dumb. Oh, shoot. See, so now I was thinking I could win that, but actually, I can't. Yeah, because now it actually just defends the queen. So I shot myself in the foot there, overthinking a little bit. And the last one was pretty easy. So obviously, as white, we can't, or as black, can't take and allow your king to have the opposition. So again, I can't take unless you promote. So it's real simple. I go there and I defend my pawn. You're forced to move, unfortunately for you, and now I win. So those are my puzzles. Let's look at my daily challenges. And I'd probably use that knight, so I don't have that target, but we'll see. See what he does. Now, if I go here and you push, everything's on dark squares for you. Okay, so if I go here and you make a move, I'm just having fun at this point. I care nothing about my daily rating, as you can see. Okay. Now we're going to look at all these. Even if I don't look very deep, I just say I did. Got to reinforce good habits. Okay. I'm not worried much about the open right now. H6. How are you talking about? Yeah, I think you're high. Getting lazy. Letting me develop, build on my advantage. Not really even worth looking at. I played as black again, right? It looks like some shit I play. Yeah, because I was trying to get in there. Okay, so again, copied the game. Okay, a little bit more to look at here. Yeah, online, at my level, I do not want to give you chances to undouble those pawns. They just mess things up too frequently. Yeah, I know I can play that. Okay, yeah, it's lazy. See, and you'll see I give a lot of chances. Now, the good thing is I am at least looking at a lot of these moves. But I'm quick about the ones that don't matter a lot. Like that C5 push. And that move. Well, that one kind of matters, but it's not hard to see either. Okay. Yeah, and this one. Terrible job. Okay, so you wanted that knight move unmoved before I saw it? Either or. That's not right. Really? V4 check. I'm that much worse, robot? Really? Really? Are you sure, robot? You're recognizing that Oh my! See, I was zoned in on that, and I forgot my king was still unsafe, and then the bishop could come, and I just panicked a little bit. It's probably the blitz game. Bad, bad. So if I make the right move, yeah, I'm killing you. I just see, and those are the games I lose. It's good for my confidence, but bad for the fact that I just completely blew a lead. Okay, what is this? This is my bullet one. Okay. And oh, this is right continuation. Okay, so if there, then there. So then I would just let you take, and then I would just slide over, right? So if I take it, then I'm assuming you should take. Then I'm still way up. Yeah, okay. Okay, easy enough. And we're done for the day. Brain is almost recovered from insomnia chess. I worked 10 hours tonight, which might turn into a lot more because there's a big concert. And I'm getting control over my chess addiction. Playing on Leash until 2026. I will do my puzzles, usually at work. I get 5 a day, as we saw, and I'll review those along with responding to my challenges and playing a few battles on Leash chess to mostly prove competence and have some notations to study. Don't call me a cheater. I will punch you in the face. I won't actually punch you in the face. I'll just never talk to you again. Happy chessing.